Wings traffic, Cirrus 18 Hotel Yankee, departing runway 24 to the northwest, wings. All right, landing lights coming on. Flight controls are free and correct. Toga is set. We've got Philly in standby. KLOM 1, we're ready to go. Winds are calm. I'll talk to you guys in a minute. Full power is set. I've got, other than a little bit of high oil pressure, for they just did an oil change, so it's going to come down once it warms up. There's airspeeds alive. There's 75. Landing lights coming off. We're going to get up to our V-bar. There's a turn. Good airspeed. Flaps coming up. Wings traffic, Cirrus is departing the area to the west, northwest. Wings.
Left 180, 2 Bravo Golf.
600.
Caps are live. Philly approach, Cirrus 18 Hotel Yankee.
Cirrus 18 Hotel Yankee, squawk 0220
0220 8 Hotel Yankee.
Frontier 82, don't see any other traffic in the vicinity on your approach. You can contact the Trend Tower 120.7. Have a good day.
Tower 2007, thanks, Frontier Flight 882, so long.
18 Hotel Yankee, radar contact 2 miles west of Wingsfield, Delta 3007. What's your destination altitude maintain?
Triple U, Newport State, and if I can go up to 7.5 on course for 8 Hotel Yankee.
Hotel Yankee, Roger, you're clear to the Bravo on course up to 7,500.
On course 7.5, 8 Hotel Yankee, thanks. Okay, that's how you do it, boys and girls. So 7.5, no clouds, we'll do nav, autopilot, flight level change, sync the heading bug.
So 31 Golf, traffic, 11 o'clock and 4 miles.
Climb checklist, climb power is set. Flaps are up and verified. Mixture is good. We're going to put on our sunglasses. Crossing 2,000. It is a hot one today.
3,000, push 5930.
Out there, and it's so right now it's a little after 9. I forgot to tell him I'm on my way. Picking up my nephew today, who I dropped off, him and his fiance. Engine parameters look good. We're not going to lean it a little bit still. Well, cylinder heads are pretty good. We got no issues.
31 Golf, the traffic is passing off your left, indicating 2200, no factor. Additional traffic, 12 o'clock and 5 miles, northbound, indicating 2,500.
All right, so we are anticipating, I'll move that over a little bit. It's VFR day. There's not a cloud in the sky. There's a haze in the sky, but there's no cloud in the sky. So we're going direct to Newport, 7,500, which clears us right over top of the New York, LaGuardia, JFK, everything's airspace. This is all up to 7,000 feet, so we should be fine. I'm going to be surprised if they don't vector me a little bit, just because they will. But other than that, shortest distance between 2 points is a straight line. So on course, once we level off, we'll be under an hour, and we're going up to 7,500, which is bugged.
1 o'clock and about 3 miles.
And that's it. So clear through the Bravo, flight following, on course for a 200 nautical mile trip. Nothing to it. All happens in the first few minutes, pretty quick, and then from there, it's really business as usual. So I'll fill you in on the landing, and then we're going to let Morgan, my nephew's fiance, sit front seat, and let's teach her how to make some radio calls. So it should be fun. Join along. We are
Number 567.
about 8 minutes away. New York tossed us off because they were too busy. They're like, go try to pick up Providence.
567, roger that, just report wave on inbound on the approach.
So that'll be interesting coming home. They got very busy very quickly. So, no biggie. They threw me in the middle. I was middle of Long Island Sound. They threw me over to 1200 and said, if you want to try Providence, you can. We're too busy.
Number 58, Quebec.
Not very nice.
10 degrees left, and then altitude to your discretion.
We're about 25 nautical miles from the airport. I see the water in sight, the two bodies, and then it'll be over that. We're heading right for the field. Variable winds, we're going to overfly the field and our left downwind for runway 22. I'll make the call as we get inside of 15 nautical miles. So, all right, we are 4,000 for 1,500. I'm going to drop it down to 1,200, which is pattern there, to overfly the field. See, it's kind of weird because Providence is, I'm sorry, not Providence, but Triple U frequency is 2305. That's the Hudson corridor. So when you put it on a little earlier to try to follow, you hear people identifying, I'm at the clock, I'm at the blah, blah, blah. All right, so we are now 16 miles from the airport. I have the airport in sight. I have the bridge and then the airport. I'm going to make my first call. Newport State traffic, Cirrus 18 Hotel Yankee, 15 miles from the west. Overfly the field for runway 22, Newport State.
Gender 53, 57, 13,000, we'll cross
White Warrior, left downwind 183. Falcon, altimeter 3007, information Bravo clear.
Bravo got it, Endeavor 53, 57.
All right. Just coming up full, Rich. Boost pumps on. Everything's good here. Let's see where we are.
Number 6 JZ, Sabre Bus.
Providence approach, Cirrus 18 Hotel Yankee. I do have the field in sight.
Number 8 Hotel Yankee, roger. There's traffic 12 o'clock and 5 miles maneuvering Skyhawk 900 feet. No other traffic for you. Radar service terminated. Squawk VFR change. Provide your frequencies approved.
Over to 1200. We'll keep an eye out for him. Thanks, 8 Hotel Yankee. All right, so now we're over there. I'm going to just go into heading mode. Just we're fine, but just move just one more.
Fans 13 Bravo Lima, roger.
Just that way.
Contact Rocket Tower. Keep the code.
Keep the code over the tower. Thanks for the help, your Bravo.
Newport traffic, Cirrus 18 Hotel Yankee, 10 miles from the west. We'll be overflying the field for runway 22, Newport. All right, so the Cessna is just at over here. I don't see him. We're 2,400 for 1,200. Now we can slow it down. All right, he's turning outbound over the water. Second body of water. I got him, he's in sight. At our 1 o'clock in that white cloud layer, I don't know how that's picking it up, but I've got him in sight, no problem.
Jump
now
3,
swing
clear
it
all
around.
runways, Newport. Jump 3, clear all runways, Newport.
Perfect. A little concerned when I heard about the jumpers. Activate vectors, gives us our line, gives us our cross line. Newport traffic, Cirrus is entering a left crosswind for runway 22, Newport. All right, so now we're turning out of the way of the delta that's behind us. We've got the airport and the runway in sight. We're running perpendicular to it now. We're still descending, bringing back my power to 40%, which is kind of where it wants to be. And that'll be, once I get down to 1,200, I'll be able to level off and have full flaps. Or I shouldn't say full, I should say 50% flaps. All right, we're going to set this for runway 22. There's nobody around us. We're cleared right, high, and low. Newport traffic, Cirrus is entering a left downwind for 22 Newport. Okay. We are at 1,200 feet, entering our downwind. Perfect. See my friend Lewis today, we're good. Got nobody by me, 1,200 feet, we're in the downwind. Trimmed out, perfect. So just cruising at 1,200 feet in the downwind, 130 knots, a little bit fast. We're going to bring the power back because we're going to be throwing in the first notch of flaps and cutting it to 25%. As we go, beam the numbers. We're doing one more check on the visual here. Around us, nobody on my screen. We're beam the number. Let's go back to 25%, pitch it down, throw in our first notch of flaps. You don't need to take it out too long. Take it up to this little pond here. Again, pitch down like 300-400 feet a minute.
Altitude.
Newport traffic, Cirrus is turning left base 22 Newport. Okay, so now we're turning towards the base. We're cleared high, we're cleared low. We're going to pull it back as we're descending. So we get in our final notch of flaps, and we're now perpendicular. We've got the speed checks, we can put our final notch in. Bring in a little bit of power, that's going to be about 17-18%. Pitch it down. Should get our 500 call as we're turning around here now. Newport traffic, Cirrus is turning final 22 Newport.
500.
There we go, that's just what we wanted to hear. I'm not even really looking inside that much, I'm just kind of judging it. So, speed looks good, it feels a little slow. Yeah, we're doing 87. Newport traffic, Cirrus is short final, 22 Newport State. A little bit of a wind, I feel, grabbing, pointing me that way. Pitch it up, bring it up to the angle of attack indicator. One more final, we look good. I got no enunciations. My yaw damper just went off. Speed looks good. Heading right to the numbers. Speed looks good. I'm at 83. Over the numbers. Runway is made. We can cut some power now. We can pull it back. 80 right now. Look down the runway. Aerodynamic wheelie. And now apply gentle brakes. Nothing to it. We will bring in our safe taxi map. Cut off at Alpha. All right. Newport traffic, Cirrus is clear of runway 22 Newport. All right, landing lights coming off. Strobes can come off. We'll keep our navs on. Got my air off, boost pumps off. Extras back to the X. So those are my memory items for my after landing checklist, which is boost pump off. I'm going to keep my flaps at 50% now, just so nobody steps on them when they get in. When my nephew and his fiance get in the plane, I like 50%, so I'd rather them slide off than break my flaps. So that's the theory there. So we're just going to do a quick turn, and then we're going to watch Morgan do some, hopefully some comm work and learn a little bit. So continue to join along.